first I was a bit wary, thinking, oh, I don't even know this guy. Like, I'm having a call with him now. I don't even know what it's all about. But no, business-wise, it's the best decision I've made. I had 6 hours of PT. I think that week, actually, when I started with him, I had 2 clients drop off as well, so I was really struggling. My income was, I was probably taking in literally monthly. I was probably taking about 400 quid max a month, which obviously isn't good enough. I was up there doing my unpaid shifts for 15 hours a week. So I almost thought I was just doing voluntary work all the time because I just didn't know how to get clients. And then compared to now, it just feels like a brand new business. Like thinking back to when I started with Coaching Ignited, this doesn't feel like the same business in terms of, I think for 2 or 3 months when I was up there, when I first started, I was taking £125 a month. I mean, that's nothing. And I even said to Alex, like my income, for the first month I was with him, my income, for the first time I hit over £1,000 just in PT, nothing else. And now, again, this month, being in mind it's December, I'm hitting more. I've got more income this month than I did before I started with Coaching Ignited. Well, I just didn't have any confidence. That was my main one in terms of like now I can actually go up to people in the gym and speak to them, even if it's nothing to do with PTing, nothing to do with a taster session. I have the confidence just to go up and have a chat with people now. So before I started, I had when I started, I had 6 hours or more than 6 clients, and then that dropped to about 4 or 5. And then now at the moment, I've got 18 clients. I'm hitting about 20 hours a week, which my goal is to hit, when I started Coaching Club, my goal is to hit 30, but to hit 20 in the short space I have, 30 is a no-brainer. So I know what's going to happen. I started with Alex, I gained 7 clients in 2 weeks. Now, I remember setting a goal out with him to gain 6 in 2 weeks, and I gained 7. I think it was 6 in 2 weeks, and I gained 7. And when he said, right, 6 in 2 weeks, you'll do it, and I was there like, all right, good one. I was like, going to work. It happened, and I gave an extra one on top of that. But percent, because when again on that phone call, I didn't hesitate for it. I thought, right, I've got to do this because obviously something's not going right. I need to change something. But Alex even said, in the long run, that cost is going to mean nothing to you in terms of you're going to build it back plus loads more when you learn, when he teaches you what to do, like he's done with me. But in terms of how much I'm earning averagely a month now compared to before I started, is again, I'm more comfortable in life now. Before, I get up in the morning and I wouldn't know where to turn, whereas now I can get up and I'm looking at my calendar and I constantly got stuff on. Whereas before, I had like 1 client on a Monday, my next client wouldn't be till like Wednesday night. In all honesty, with how much has helped me, and I know with how much has helped me in this short period of time, and how much I know it's going to benefit me in the future because I know everything to do now. I feel like I've got all those skills. I don't even know if I could put a price on it in terms of it could be worth a lot. But anyone would benefit from it in terms of, even if you had a lot of clients, again, it's not only benefited me business-wise, it's benefited me like mentally in terms of like my positivity, my self-belief. The main reason I went with you was, for me, it was because of Alex, just the way he came across. Like, and I've said this to him before, he doesn't come across as someone who's in it for the money, who's in it for not even so much in it for the business. He's in it to help people. He does it as a business because it is to help people, but all he seems to want to do is help people. Which, honestly, how simple the process is. I didn't think it was actually going to be this good either. Because I remember Alex telling me that someone he knew gained 11 clients in 10 days. I think it was. It might be a bit more. I can't quite remember. But I was thinking, I was like, really? Like, how can you do that? But then I gained 7 in 2 weeks, and that's when I first started. So I was thinking, oh shit, it can happen.